Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're a new person here, this is Francisca, your professional French teacher. Alright, so in our previous lesson, we learned about accent graph and accent to give. So today we want to look at another accent in French. So if you are ready to learn this particular accent, stay glued to your screens while I bring to you accent circonflex. D'accord. Now let's look at what accent circonflex is. What is accent circonflex? Accent circonflex is a little heart shape that is kept on top of a vowel sound in French. And you can see the vowel sounds I have written on the board. These are the vowel sounds you can find accent circonflex. So accent circonflex can be kept on top of these vowel sounds I've written on the board. What is the purpose of this accent circonflex? This accent circonflex pronounced as trebin. It's more or less like accent graph. Accent graph is pronounced as but there is a slight difference between accent graph and accent circonflex. Alright, so the purpose of this accent circonflex is it changes the pronunciation a little bit in a word when you find this accent circonflex. Also, it is indicating that in old French language there used to be an S which is now missing and being replaced by an accent circonflex. So in old French language there used to be what? An S after any of these vowel sounds, but that particular S is being replaced by this accent circonflex in modern French language. So you can see a word like forêt, which is forest, and then if you want to look at the spelling of forest in English, we have forest, which means there used to be an S in between the E and the T, but in modern French they've changed the S, or they've removed the S and replaced it by accent circonflex. So basically that is the purpose of accent circonflex. Now let's look at some examples whereby you can find accent circonflex. Très bien. So these are some of the examples you can find accent circonflex on or in. Très bien. So we have hôpital, which is what? You know it, hospital. Now, hôpital and hospital, what can you find in them? The difference in them, the S. And the S, you can see that the vowel sound that contains this accent circonflex has come before the S. As you can see, in between the O and the P, there is an S there in the in English word, hospital. Très bien. So that is the trick to accent circonflex. But we have other words that do not actually look this way. You will not find S in the English version of them, but still it is believed that there was an S before the vowel sound. So that's why they replaced it with accent circonflex. Now let's look at the next word. We have for her, that is forest. And as you can see, we even looked at this one earlier. There is S in between the E and the T, which means there is something missing in the French word E and T. That is why it is being replaced by accent circonflex. We have pâte, which is what? Paste in French, or pasta. We have hôtel, which is hotel or hostel in French, in English, sorry. We have ma, which is must. We have fete, which is festival or party or feast. Yeah, we have su, which is shore. So you can see that this shoe, with if accent circumflex wasn't on top of the U, it would have been shoe on in French. So that is why accent circumflex, these accents are very, very important to put them or to add them when there is a need for you to add. When the word contains accent circumflex, make sure you add it. If not, you'll be saying something different. You'll be saying a different word altogether. Très. So as you can see from these examples, you will realize that you will realize what I spoke about. Hotel, ma, fete. You can see that. So très bien. So you can go to my channel and watch the other accents we have, other accents in French. So you get familiar with them and you get to know the reason why they are there. And you shouldn't omit them whenever you are writing your essays. Très bien. So if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please kindly do so you'll not be left out anytime I post my lessons here. Au revoir.